Greetings, everyone, and let's keep the ball rolling with this Black History mini marathon. And with this Black History mini marathon going, and let's talk about the super bad soul sister with the bionic pimp hand, and one half of the Daughters of the Dragon, and the wife of the immortal Iron Fist. Yes, today I'll be talking about Misty Knight. And Misty was created by Tony Isabella and Arvil Jones. She was actually first mentioned by name in Marvel Premiere number 20 in January of 1975. However, she did not actually appear until the next issue. And however, a later retcon in Marvel Team Up, the first series in number 64, she would be mentioned by Chris Claremont and John Byrne, who would reveal that she had previously appeared as an unnamed character in Marvel Team Up first series number 1 in March of 1972, written by Roy Thomas and penciled by Ross Indrew. Notable comics in which Knight and Colleen Wing, who is the other half of the Daughters of the Dragon. She's appeared in pretty much a lot of. She's pretty much appeared in quite a few comics, but the original depiction of her was that she was a bionic arm enhanced black female detective with really major kung fu skills. She was strongly influenced by both the kung fu craze and blaxploitation craze of the 1970s. She has been a long supporting character in both Power Man and Iron Fist and X-Men comics. And she was also one of the stars in the 2006 Heroes for Hire series. And she is actually currently a supporting character in the ongoing Immortal Iron Fist series. She also appeared in the Shadowland crossover as a central character in a spin-off title called Blood on the Street. And currently she is going to be in the new Heroes for Hire book. She's been part of the New York Police Department, which she was originally part of, although a bad accident when a bomb went off forced her right arm to be amputated, so rather than take a desk job, Tony Stark gave her a bionic arm, to which her husband Iron Fist, using Rad Industries, pretty much enhanced her arm. Although her arm currently, when it started out, it was just a steel arm, but now it is basically made of Antarctic vibranium and diamond, liquefying metals at close range, including adamantium. And her arm also has the ability of technopathy, meaning that basically the bionic arm can actually subconsciously, pretty much subconsciously interface with Misty's mind to teach her how to control certain cybernetic, basically she has short, I guess you can say, telepathic control over robots and whatnot and what have you. Magnetism, concussive blasts. She also has apparently a cryo beam or so that can shoot out of the arm. Her right arm pretty much has equally amount of features as Bucky Barnes's Winter Soldier arm, if you will. And Misty has done quite a few things actually. She saved, Colleen Wing, her other counterpart in the Daughters of the Dragon. She actually saved her from attempted rape. She has teamed with Spider-Man and other street-level heroes. She was pretty much the leader of the Heroes for Hire group that had the Heroes for Hire group in 2006 with Black Cat, Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu, and many others. And at one point she did actually bunk with Jean Grey till she returned to her life as an X-Man. And she did a lot of and she fought a lot of street level villains like Mafia Dons and whatnot and what have you. And she has helped the X-Men defeat She one time helped defeat Moses Magnum in Japan alongside Sunfire, the X-Men, and Colleen. And she's actually fought one-on-one with Victor Creed, Sabretooth. And then she's actually fought both Constrictor and Sabretooth together. Although she was rescued by Elagira. I'm not good with Spanish names. Let's see. She's also been part of the Initiative and part of the Marvel Civil War. She was part of World War Hulk. Supposedly she actually had a pregnancy. She faked a false pregnancy to get, Iron Fist to marry her. She is currently going to reinitiate a Heroes for Hire group following Shadowlands. And there's actually not really much to Misty Knight, honestly, guys. Like she is very much a strong supporting character, but she's not really used actually that often, so there's really little to almost no information because Marvel very rarely uses her unless, like, the only appearances that she really honestly makes is in, like, Iron Fist and possibly Heroes for Hire and, like, Daughters of the Dragon. Other than that, she's kind of fallen into very heavy obscurity since the 70s. I mean, in the 70s she was used a lot, especially in the early Luke Cage books and like Iron Fist books, but now she's just kind of fallen into obscurity, guys. But I still feel that she deserves a mention. And plus, I also don't want to be biased and have people say that I'm not including female characters. So, unfortunately, guys, as short as this video is, this is Misty Knight. Very obscure, but still very awesome, black female superhero. So, on to number 4.